money, nothing, but I'm going deep, 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 deep undercover.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Bi7gs back again with his man Cyop. We back up in here like that bad burrito you had 2 weeks ago. Got to come up with something new early. Got to keep it fresh. We back with another episode of the Debug build. What's going on, Cyop? What's going on with you?
Just staying healthy, man.
Yeah.
I started my new regiment. So I wake up at 6 a.m. I get a quick 10-minute mile in. That's 6 miles per hour. I get some push-ups in, some shoulder presses, chest presses, pull-ups. After all that's done, that's about an hour. Then I kind of relax, go to work, and then at lunch I do another 10-minute mile. And normally I do some weight exercises too. But normally I'll grab the medicine ball, do like some cannonball twists and stuff like that.
Look at
Oh,
you.
we're having a fitness competition at work. Well, I do it just because, but we're having a fitness competition at work. So I figure I don't want there to be no doubts. I'm sitting there right at the top of the list. I'm like, y'all have no chance.
Wow. See, me on the other hand, dude, I'm doing a lot more strength and agility stuff myself. Um, I messed up my shoulder yet again. I had some doing incline bench presses with some 50-pound dumbbells. Messed around. What did I do? Messed around once again and jacked up my damn shoulder. So fun times to me.
You and those shoulders and bones and everything else. You gonna have them cut on you again?
Nah, I ain't got no plans yet. You know, after the MCL tear, I don't even know if I told you, got a torn meniscus in the right knee. Tore that.
Yeah, yeah. You told me that.
I'm telling you, man, I'm falling apart over here, but that's all right though. Falling apart, but you know what? That's all right though. Somebody will love me, so I'm building up a good thing so that when I get to these retirement home, I'll be able to chase them young girls around. You know, come here, you 72-year-old young thing. Let me come holler at you. Shoot. I'd be like,
Dude,
genuine,
you stupid.
dude. Oh, I mean, they're doing body rolls and breaking all kinds of vertebrae. Then be like, I need CPR. Come get me. Anyway,
Bro, you stupid. You stupid.
look, man. You know what? Exactly, dude. Hey, and them young nurses ain't gonna know. Put it on. Like, hey, girl, I got life insurance. You know?
He said life insurance. Wow. Wow.
Hey, I
Not
know
the
at that.
life insurance.
Hey, I know at that point in the game, it's pay to play, baby. You know.
That hey,
I ain't never
trick
gonna
so
see.
hard. Hey, big trick so hard. Nurses trying to find you.
Yup. Shit, what room he in?
You
he in the,
stupid, bro.
hey, but anyway, man, you know what? We gotta do. You know, with all the news that go on in today's world, man, we gotta bring some levity to it. And I mean, dude, I don't know about you, but where I'm living, dude, so I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened that made me think about what our today's topic. But I drove down the street and I drive past a gas station. And I don't know about where you live, but sometimes when you go to the gas station and it flashes the price, it'll show you the price of gas. But then sometimes it may change, but like, oh, that was supreme, and here's the mid grade, and here's the low grade, or they might be like, here's what you pay, but if you use our card, it's this. You know what I'm saying? That damn thing said 509. So I was sitting there and I was looking at it, and that bitch wasn't changing. I was
What made you think it was gonna change? You know this is not like a real time market, right?
Well, you got to remember, man. I work from home, so I don't leave very often. Because last time I got gas, it was like 465 or something like that. So I
Right.
was like, all right. So I'm thinking, 509 is the ultra, the super. That's what I'm like, all right. I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I said, man, I walked
Nah.
inside. Dude, I walked inside like I think your sign broke. It say 509. It was like, nah, that's what it costs.
Hey,
And look, and
Now,
just to
now,
be
now,
sure,
now, hey, your truck. How much it cost to fill your truck up?
I don't know.
What do you stop at? What price do you stop at?
No, actually, you know what? In all honesty,
I think you
I
probably got
use
like
the.
a $70 or $80 tank.
So look, let me tell you, I follow the Uncle Bumpy rule, which is I just never when they get to half a tank, I fill it up past half a tank, and I don't go
Mm,
nowhere. So I let it ride, and then when they get below half a tank, I put some more in there, and
right.
that was the Bumpy rule.
Mm,
But I definitely want to get into today's topic because um it's one of those things to where that as technology evolves, we'll say standardization. I like this is just my theory. We'll talk about it, but standardization creates not necessarily innovation, but it creates adaptation to the technology. So
mm,
one of the things that I saw that was in the news, and I actually had an argument with it with someone, which was the EU is forcing Apple to say, they said, hey, all cell phones got to have the same freaking charger, USB C, got to be compliant by 2024, and laptops and other devices by, I think it was 2026. And I said, you know what? When you think about it, Apple has had a history of it's innovation. I'm not going to even argue with it. They've done some innovating things. If it wasn't for them, the iPod,
mm.
the iPad, they've done some very innovative things. Give them to it. But and I don't even know if you remember, but there was a trend. There was a whole line of people who bought products of iClock, I this, I that. I mean, there's treadmills where you plug your phone into it and it charge and you can watch it. Everything was good, but when iPhone said, "Hey, we're about to go ahead and change that. We're about to make it to this port."
Yeah,
Everybody
but
that bought
that's
all,
his first mover advantage though.
but what about so look, all the people that bought those products that in turn, the $1,000 investment, the treadmills, all that stuff
Yeah.
technically didn't work, but it's like, oh, but if you got that stuff, we got something for you. Here's an adapter you can use, right? So now, if you
Mhm.
want to continue using that, if that was a selling feature in your business, now you can't even do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So then,
Yeah, I'm talking big. The arrow of time moves forward, buddy.
I understand that. I understand that.
And
Then,
it's planned obsolescence too. They like when they're selling you whatever truck port, they already know what's happening 2 or 3 generations down the road.
oh yeah, they got a plan. Then when they got rid of the headphone jack, the 3.5 millimeter jack,
Hmm.
now people who went out, a lot of media files, they'll I mean, this is one of those media files will tell you that, oh, with Bluetooth you don't get as a crisp a sound, and they want me. You seen the ones they got the big, well, they got the they, I can't.
Okay.
I think it's the four. I don't know what the bigger, not the 3.5 millimeter, but it's the other jack, the really big one.
Hmm.
They got those, and them the guys that be in the lab like run it back, run it back. You know what I'm saying? They got those.
Hmm.
They got rid of that, and then it was like, and then they got rid of that. Then it became all of the
Well,
various.
the later Bluetooth is pretty crispy though.
But then again, it's the same argument that people have with an MP3 file versus a record. You know what I mean? They say it ain't the same. It don't
It
sound the
ain't.
same.
It don't because you're not getting you're so with a record it's more or less more of the equipment you have and the condition the record's in. With a digital file, it doesn't degrade. So, there's imperfections in that record that actually give it
Exactly.
that oomph. Like I like all blues. I prefer to listen to that on wax versus the audio version or the digital version.
You got a record player?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, somebody did a hi-fi recording of them playing it
Okay.
on like a record player,
Right.
and I was trying to see what the difference was, and I was listening to it. I was like, This
It's
one
like
just kind of, it's like you got that extra swing to it. Like,
it's like you can't figure. I can't. It's something. It's right here. What is that? I don't know, but it's right here. I can't put a finger on it, but it's right here.
that's why I said that's that oomph. It's that oomph.
That
Yeah.
right. So it got me thinking, and I said, going through history, I said, well, at least my lifetime, I ain't gonna talk about what happened in Roman times. I wasn't around, and then we can't talk about nothing really pre 1960. But like in my lifetime,
I
so
can't. I'm well read on history.
nah,
I can't.
I mean nothing that directly I could put my hands on. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, nothing that you could experience.
Yeah,
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 because
right.
you're a human. Unless you're a what is a Highlander, you're just not telling me.
Okay. Look, if I told you we couldn't be doing this show right now because I'd be right there creeping in the door. Like, this is all pre-recorded. But no, I got to thinking about it. So then think about media over
Mm-hmm.
the years. You know what I'm saying? So once again, just starting where I was somewhat alive.
Mm-hmm.
Think about you had three things really going on. You had Laserdisc, you had VHS, and you had Beta.
Yep.
Right now, of the three, Laserdisc was vastly superior, but it was expensive as hell. There's no way you could actually downsize that to an affordable
Well,
level.
so here's the thing: you actually could have. It's just that you would have had to do massive scale and take losses up front.
Right. Oh, most definitely. Then you had Beta, which technically was a superior format.
But they didn't do the adult film industry. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
so of course the consumers went to where the action was.
Literally. Right.
Yeah. Well, and then you had Blu-ray versus HD DVD.
Oh wait. Oh. Take a step back because So think about VHS versus DVD. So you
Mm-hmm.
look, whoa, you skipped a generation. So you got that because you remember there was a point in time where DVD players. I mean, hell, if I remember correctly, you was the first person I ever remember that had one. I think you may have been the first person that had a DVD player, and DVDs was way more than
Did
just
I did I have a
Blu-rays.
DVD? Did I have a DVD player, or was it a drive in one of my PCs that I
It
was
was a
just
drive
piping
in.
to?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just piping it to the TV.
yeah. So that was all you. But look on the PC side, it was cheaper than to buy a consumer one. And then
Mm-hmm.
think about it. So now what happens? Now you have the stuff that you done recorded off of TV when you were supposed to be watching Pulp Fiction, but you accidentally recorded Playboy that night. We won't talk about how that happened. Uh,
Oh man, man.
well,
Oh, and
hey,
you, hey, hey,
audience,
hey,
audience.
oh,
I tried to kill him that night. I tried to kill him by food poisoning. If y'all want to hear that story, let us know. But there's a whole
oh,
bunch of it.
that was a horrible night. I know it's nice you talking. That was horrible, dude. I was all messed up, and so you gave me food poisoning, and we got in trouble.
No, we didn't get in trouble because my
Yeah,
parents
we
were there.
did. Yeah, we did. I think no, we didn't get in trouble that night. We got in trouble later because
I didn't.
KP or your mom saw the bill, and
Well,
you. It was
oh
like,
yes, you're right. That did
yeah,
happen.
because you was like, Los don't know how to work the remote.
Yeah, I said I don't know how to work the remote.
Yeah.
Right? But okay, so we got DVD. So we got VHS DVD. So now you have all this old content that you got a choice to make. Do you keep a VHS player in the house, or do you try to migrate all this stuff off? Right?
Uh,
Then, I don't know. I think my graduation's on a VHS somewhere. Then you had the DVD wars, which was HD DVD versus Blu-ray. You had those two formats, which won? Blu-ray. So now you got all of this you got all this regular DVD content that's floating around over here. Even if you bought HD DVD, and then hell, even Sony and Microsoft went at it. Sony won. They whatever they licensed their player. So now you're at streaming versus owning versus physical media.
mhm.
You know, and that is not that's more of a delivery change, but not a content change. But you see all
Well,
of this.
if you think about it though, nobody really has a physical player in their house anymore. It's all streamed either to your smart TV or through like some device like an Apple TV or a Roku or something like that.
Yeah.
Hell, my laptop doesn't even have a DVD player.
No, no, it doesn't. I can't even tell you the last time I
None of
did.
my laptops have a right. So it's like
So,
technology progresses. Like and basically Netflix brought the whole streaming thing about.
oh, they changed the game.
Yeah, because when they started streaming, it was like people stopped ordering the DVDs. Just wait for it to stream, and then I can just watch it whenever I want to watch it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to keep track of a physical disc. It's just like
Oh,
this digital library that I can just go access out in the
hold on.
ether.
Side note. Side note. So let me hit you up to a. I know I talked about being nice and everything, but this is here go a scam for you. If you ever heard of this, this is hilarious. So you remember Redbox was trying to be Blockbuster slash Netflix, right?
Netflix, right? Yep.
Well, what people was doing, they go get a gift card or something for like $20, put it in there because that's how they put a hold on your card, and then they
Mm.
would take the movie, and then when it came time to return it, instead of putting the movie in, they are the recording artist. And they put their CD, they put their rap album in there, put it back in the machine.
Oh man. So
So you,
I guess it's like, oh, you gonna get my demo.
oh,
You
I'm
thought that
like,
was Jurassic Park? Nah.
no, nah,
Get these animalistic bit bars.
exactly. Exactly. But it got me thinking about how that transition to adaptation, standardization, it increased it increased the usage of that technology. And I said, and I was going to a micro center and I rolled up and I was like, huh, that's new. They had charging stations out there. And I
Mhm.
said, huh, that's new. And I got to thinking about it. I said, I'm gonna run this one past you, Op. You tell me if this makes sense. So with gas being $3,000 a gallon right now,
Mhm.
so check this out. One of the biggest things that people say, one of the biggest things they say about a completely electric vehicle is the lack of distance that you can have with it.
The
Now,
distance is pretty good though, right?
well,
They got 250 to 300 right now.
yeah, but here's the
But
problem.
the thing is, in Ohio weather, it gets so cold with the polar vortexes and stuff, it zaps the battery, so it's harder for it to hard to charge.
So, but check this out. You tell me if this would make sense. So, like if you're going on long trips, you go 100, 200 miles. Somewhere in the back of your mind, you got to start looking up, okay, where can I go to charge up my car?
No, it doesn't work like that. These cars are smart. Like literally, once you're charged, you put your destination in. You put your starting point and your end waypoint, and it's actually going to take you past chargers.
Okay, all right, so it does that. Now, and from when I was reading, it takes on average 20 to 30 minutes to get a full charge
Yes,
across.
yeah. So there's another technology called microdots. YouTube micro, like what they're doing over at Caltech with the microdots. Look at how fast it's charging cell phones. So imagine that at scale in EV
Well,
batteries.
I don't. First of all, side note,
It'll be
I
like
don't.
going to the gas station with an EV.
Well, I look like this. That's one of those. I'd be scared that it's gonna blow up the battery.
No, it
That's
ain't gonna
just
blow up the
that's just
battery.
me. That's just me.
It's just a different composition of how the battery's put together.
But so this was my thought, and I want you to weigh in on it. I was
Mhm.
thinking if you standardized electric batteries in EV vehicles, right? You said this is the standard that all EV vehicles
So
have
so
this.
here's the thing. You couldn't standardize the actual battery. You could standardize the connectors, but you couldn't standardize the batteries because that'd kill innovation.
Well, no, no. See, that's what I'm saying. You standardize the no because see, this is
And
the
when you
thing.
say the battery, I'm talking about the whole unit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the connectors, I can see that. But
Well,
the actual battery, so basically, you're telling people this is the only way to build a battery at that point.
yes, yes.
That's not good.
Well, see,
That'll
here's the
stifle
so
innovation.
so. Well, it's not about innovation. I'm not talking about innovation. I'm talking about adaptation. Saying that you're better.
Well,
Look,
well,
listen to me. Listen to me.
the thing is, so when you say adaptation, adaptation is connectors. I can build it.
hold on.
I can come up with my own battery composition as long as my battery composition is solid
Well,
and the connectors
well,
work with it. Any car, we good.
hold on. Let me change the dimensions then. It is here are the dimensions and a connector that your battery has to adhere to.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so your batteries have to adhere to this by this by this. Use this type of connector, and what happens is when you pull them out.
The thing is, on something like a car, that's going to be hard to standardize because each car is different. So you're
No,
getting into no, each car is different. Like a Tesla and a Ford are not made the same way.
no, but they all use I mean, we'll say from
And
God.
even if they use the same connector,
What about a
even if
battery?
they use the same connector, even if they
Uh,
use the same connector, hold on. Even if they use the same connector, the actual build of the car may not allow the battery to be the size. You know,
well,
they may
no,
have to make it longer or
yes,
wider or flatter or something like. You know, but when you say dimensions, those are hard things.
yes, wholeheartedly because when you make
Okay, so now you're telling the manufacturer this is how you have to build your car.
well, no, it's just saying. Well, think about
You're
it. Well, even now they say your car
You
has to
got
have.
you got to build a car. You got to build a car around the dimensions.
But yeah, but think about now. Your car has to have seat belts. Your cars have to have this. Your cars have
That's
to have
those,
that.
that's minor. That's all minor cosmetic stuff. You're still not getting into
Well,
the actual engineering of the car.
no,
And in terms of connectors, most manufacturers use the same internal connectors anyways
right.
because it would be cheaper from a parts
I mean,
manufacturing
so
standpoint.
think about it. So if you go to AutoZone, you go to I can't even think of
Advanced
Advanced
auto
Auto.
part.
You go to excuse me. You go to any of those, and you go buy a standard car. You go buy a car battery, right? You
Mhm.
go buy a car battery. So whether it's I can't even. But honestly, I couldn't tell you what the
Right, but
term is.
EV battery and a regular car battery are way two different things. EV battery, you're dealing with the whole powertrain of the car.
No, no, no. It's the
Dude,
car
go
form.
look. No, you're way off base. Go look up an EV battery in any of them. It's a whole powertrain. It's like literally the wheels, the motors, everything is built into a compact kind of. It's like a flat sled, and that sled part, all the middle of it is the battery.
So, but let me go back because I'll take you up on that. But if you actually had it to where I could pull up to a petrol station or a gas station and say, hey, my battery's at 2%. You have two options. You could sit and charge your own battery, or you could just pull your own battery out.
Now there's a Chinese company that actually has modular batteries like that.
Yeah, you take your battery out. Then you take a fully charged battery, pop it in. You go inside, you
Hmm.
get your M&Ms, and you're popping. You
Yeah,
go on your merry way.
yeah. I forget the name. It wasn't Neo. So one of the Chinese manufacturers. It looked like some Alien versus Predator stuff. You pull up, you stick your hand in there, you turn the thing, you pull out a battery thing, you set it on a charger, you take the charged battery, you slide that in, lock it, keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. If you wanted to have adaptation, a lot more people going into that and lessen the reliance on fossil fuels, you got to kind of make it. I would just say in that case easier for people to just go
Right,
ahead
but
and do.
that's a whole different design than like the Teslas and the Neos and
Well, yeah,
Fisker and stuff like that. That's
because
because
EV technology and not well, EV cars are still new, so you gotta find out what worked best right now.
right. Well, the thing is, like everybody's kind of standardizing here on the Tesla platform, but that I forget which Chinese company that is, but the one that has I'm pretty sure we have something in the U.S. with modular batteries too.
All right,
I'm talking about that. That's an ideal solution for
yeah,
so to speak. Excuse me, but you got to worry about waste
yeah, and that's
because
kind of
these
what I was thinking.
batteries can get cracked and leaked and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah. Then
So it won't be a panacea.
oh yeah, because even with that,
But now check this out. With modern robotics, it'd actually be easy to have it where you pull up and then like a robotic arm changes out the battery for you. That would cut down on human. human
Well,
problems.
the only thing that I can see that's a downfall of that is, you know, whomever is giving you the new battery, if something happens to it, if it blows up, if it leaks, whatever, what I'm saying, there's some limited liability that would
All
happen if
right, but the thing is, with modern technology, none of that stuff should happen. Like literally, these should all be systems that are monitored by software.
well, I don't. Hey, what do we always? Well, at least me. I always say whenever you think about when you see a problem, always look at layer one
Right,
because
I'm talking about, but the software can pick up layer one problems.
it maybe I don't know. Sometimes you can.
No, I'm talking about, dude. That's how the world works. The world works on software.
Mm, hey, I
It
feel like this.
do.
I work in
Dude, I
security.
can, I, can, I can literally go add a device to the plumbing in my house, and software will actually monitor the pressure in the line and tell me if I have a
Oh,
water leak anywhere.
okay,
Okay,
but it
so
will
why
not
can't
tell
why
you.
can't I?
But it will not tell you if somebody was outside your house and cut the water off. It'll just say that you don't have a leak.
What do you mean? The pressure would drop. So it would actually say you have a leak, but that's all. If somebody's outside of my house cut the water off, then the system would actually have to have like another layer to it, which would
Well,
be
here,
like a
you,
looking
so
at the ancillary stuff.
so you need to have a detective control in place and just some alerting, just let you know if
Right,
you.
but my house is not a closed system. A car is a closed system.
I just
A
wanted to.
battery, a battery is even more closed system.
But I just wanted to
Like
throw
you
it
could
out
you could
there.
actually you could actually spec out all the permutations on the battery.
So you know what? Let's. I like this. I kind of like this format. So I actually want to keep it going. I actually want to keep it going. I want to keep this. We're gonna call this episode the deep dive. All right. Because I got
All
another
right.
thing. Because it's one of those things to where I wanted to get your opinion on it. Because like I said, with all the doom and gloom in the world, I kind of wanted to give a little bit of levity to our audience. Which, by the way, thanks for our new 2 subscribers. I'm assuming they came from our last uh um Facebook ad. Thank you. I wish I didn't get a chance to take a look at your names. Next time I'll shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Thanks from Big and Psyop. One God. Um
You
but
stupid, bro.
but but I also wanted to throw this one out there at you, because this is one of those
Hmm.
things to where that's been out there, and once again, because I we've been doing security and all these lively things. I want to do gaming.
Hmm.
So are you familiar with the concept of microtransactions and loot boxes?
I am familiar with those concepts, but what context is this in for the gaming?
Well,
Like what type of games?
first of all, as you know, even though they done been through doing dumb shit for like the last 3 years, I am a Blizzard fanboy. All right,
Hmm.
I still am. Matter of fact, I recently started playing Diablo 3 on my machine again, just because I was like, hey, I ain't played you in a while. One of these days, we should do a live stream of us playing some StarCraft 2.
Oh,
Now,
that'd be cool.
yeah, but have you seen that Blizzard has recently released Diablo Immortal, which is a mobile game?
Nah.
So check this out. I want you to think about this. So it's one of those free to play games.
Hmm.
And you will. Oh, let's
You
drop the
about you
damn.
about to you about to stream it
Oh, hell
over?
nah, hell nah, no, 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 no. But
All
here's the
right.
kicker that I want to throw out there at you, which is funny.
Hmm.
So it's one of those games to where you hit a hard cap when you play it for so long. You hit a very hard cap, and then
Hmm. You gotta pay to progress more.
right now,
Hmm.
here's a kicker. Somebody actually took the time to say how much it would cost to max out a character in Diablo Immortal.
Hmm.
What do you think that number would be?
I don't know the parameters of the game. Don't know where the hard cap is. Don't have enough information.
But let me tell you like this: Ace says it's gonna cost $110,000 to max out a character.
Ooh. Well, actually, if that character was an NFT,
Oh, here we
that
go.
actually no. Think about it, because you could capture that value and then resell it.
No, you can no. You have to sell the character.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You can capture the value and resell the character.
But
And in fact, with the higher level character, you'll be able to farm and go make money that way too.
think about it.
So actually, the character, if you farm in, the character actually might pencil out
I mean,
if you play the game right.
but you play uh Population One.
Yeah, I really haven't been playing video games lately, man. I've been writing this
Yeah,
app.
yeah. He out there, making money moves. But but you play Pop One, and
Oh
Pop
yeah.
One has microtransaction. But I guess
Right,
the
but
majority of
it's
people,
just skin and stuff. In
yeah.
fact, I need to update Pop One. They just upgraded everything. It's just all free.
I mean, yeah, it's all
But
cosmetic.
right, and you like there's the game is so fun. You just get tired of seeing people run around with the cool skin. So you be like, oh nah. Or you run into a skin. Dude, they had a skin.
Hold
Okay, so
on.
I'm running.
Uh,
So
skins are how
I
skins are how grown men and boys play dress up. But go ahead.
no. Hey, I had this corny ass white dude as my skin. He was the highest level guy, and then I dropped it down to this black dude because it's like, hey, I'm in the game. I want to be the black dude. And then they dropped this black mage. He had like the shit going all around him. I was like, oh, gotta have him. And then the werewolf dropped. I was like, oh, werewolf time. So I've been rolling with the werewolf.
See, but those are cosmetic. Imagine if there was something. So I don't even know. So you tell me. And I've been seeing this as the new thing. Whereas you have a season in a game,
Mm-hmm.
and then within that season they go, "Hey, yeah, you could play the game. Here's the stuff over here, but if you buy the season pass, you get double XP, and you get this, and you
Oh
get
no,
that."
pop one, all that stuff's free. It's literally just the content. They got the model. Make the game super fun and let people earn skins. Like you can earn, like you don't have to spend any money. You can earn your skins and stuff.
Oh yeah,
But it's just that when they drop like some hot skins, like I wait for the pack. So I can buy like three user skins and then get the gun skins and
so
everything else.
so let me ask you this: so in Pop One, do they have loot boxes?
No, they don't have loot boxes.
So how do you progress to when you say that you play to get more and more skins? How do you progress to obtain these skins?
Oh, it's like every season there's like competitions. If you beastie, you gonna get some free stuff.
I mean, because I know I play Overwatch. Overwatch, they run. You have your little weeklies, and then you have your different skins, and then you get loot boxes. You get so many points, you get a loot box, and then within that loot box, it drops stuff.
Oh yeah, pop one. It's like and they'll say if you get like 5 kills, you get this. You get 10 kills, you get this. They'll do it like that, and then there'll be like an overall thing where you get some extra free stuff if you like top in, and if you get the best stuff is when it's group based. So that means like you can't be the only beast. It's weighted based on the worst person in your group.
Hey, I mean, look, that just tells me that you got to kick him from the group.
No,
Yeah,
mm-mm. No, like literally, they'll ding you for doing something like that.
I mean, because here's the deal,
No,
and
I like really bad players because like I do the gung ho thing. I'll grab like a P90 and I'll run out there and kill like 4 or 5 people and die once. So as long as I'm keeping my ratio, the very bad player, dude, you hide in the background and hopefully you go with a sniper rifle.
well, because see, here's the deal. So, I think personally, and I cannot stand the game, cannot stand it. But Fortnite changed the game. They said we're gonna put this out there for free, and have the royale concept. We're gonna put it out there for free, and then charge people for skins. And oh my god,
That's a Pop One's battle
Yeah,
royale game.
yeah. But Fortnite was the first one that I know of that had that concept. And then look at what happened. Call of Duty went free to play. Call of Duty Warzone. I'm sorry, not the actual the other game, but
I didn't
Call
know
of
COD
Duty.
Warzone was free.
Oh yeah, Warzone is free. And
Hmm.
it's just exact same. But you know what? But here's the thing though. Each one of
Oh,
these
you know
games.
they're working on COD for Oculus too.
But check this out. They actually added what I think is a very cool feature. And so, when you play a battle royale game, you have 100 people. Well, you have 100 people drop in. Let's say you drop
Mm.
in and you get murdered. Boom. Then you like, damn. So then you guess what? You got to queue up again for the next game. But
Mm.
in Warzone, I think it was a very innovative thing that they did. Is like when you get killed, you don't die per se. You go to this thing called the gulag, right? And then the
Mm.
gulag is you and somebody else and already got murdered. And then it's a 1v1. If you win, you get to jump back into the game and rejoin your team. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, redeem yourself.
Then it gets even better because in the game you actually have missions and whatnot you can complete for money, and then there's
Mm.
like so like if me, you, and a couple of people on the team, you was in the gulag and you lost in the gulag, well, we could take our money doing small little missions all the whole time while the map is slowly closing in on itself.
Mm.
We could pay for you to come back. But it's one of those, you got to be out there in the public in the open, and you got to go through the menus, and somebody got to be guarding
Mm.
you. I was like, that's a pretty cool concept. Then you have PUBG is the I think you were not the Call of Duty guy. You were the what was the one that you used to do?
Battlefield.
But that's more of a Battlefield thing because you can take a lot more physics into that game as far as bullet drop
Oh,
and
you
stuff
you
like
know
that.
you know I used to be. Oh man, I used to be dropping people on Battlefield. I still remember I hit that one dude, and when they did the replay, I was like, shit, I couldn't even see where I was.
Yeah,
Like I hit him from half a map, dude. I hit him from like half a map away.
yeah. I've hit shots where I'm like, shit. I know when people hit me, I'm like, damn, I know I'm there and I don't even see me.
Hey, bro. Hey, I dropped this dude that was on top of a building, and it was like, like I was like off on a mountain in the background, and I had like a 40x scope,
Dude,
and I was like, this motherfucker gonna jump because he was on top of a building. Jump. I was like, he gonna jump one more time, and I was like, as soon as he jumped up, I pressed it, I hit the trigger, and it was like, it was like I thought I missed him, and then I fired again, but just so happened he jumped, and the bullet had just got there. It's like.
oh, dude,
I was like, holy shit. I
dude,
dropped it.
dude, I seen a video where it was a dude in a helicopter. He was flying the helicopter, jumped out, shot some dude, and was able to jump back in the helicopter and kept flying.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
I was
You know
like,
what though? You know what though? When I play heavy, when I got in the zone, I used to do some crazy stuff.
but I don't care about
Like, dude, I used to love people flying across in a helicopter, sniper them.
I mean, that's petty stuff. That the stuff that these people. I mean, I want you to think about this.
Dude, I saw somebody play Call of Duty. No, that was Battlefield. He shot somebody in an airplane, hopped in the airplane while it was going down, flew that mug off, hopped back out the airplane, shot two more people, and then took another airplane. He was just doing some crazy stuff. Like, dude, you didn't even touch the ground.
See, here's the deal. I think I don't know about you, but I think I was just born in the wrong era because I remember there were days back when we were younger. It was a simpler time. I remember I
It,
brought my Super
well,
Nintendo out on the porch and was playing Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo with no screen. All I had was the radio hooked up to the audio out and was just boom, 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 boom. And people was amazed, like, how are you beat it? And I said, it's all up here. And the thing, don't you think about this? Could you imagine your uncle, my parents, talking about we playing video games and we gonna take this, we're gonna get on the team in college. Could you imagine us trying to sell that story to them?
mm, Yeah, it wouldn't have worked out well.
Yo, get off that damn game and get in these books. Look, man, look. I mean, but you know what though? If we would have been streaming and bringing home money, making more
Oh
than that.
yeah, ain't nobody. And even how you making money, ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Look,
Like they might want to say something,
yeah.
but it's like you gonna replace his money.
Hey,
Do what you do.
hey, I can see it now. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, "You do your homework." Nah, I'm in game. The check come. Yeah, I went ahead and paid the light bill already for this month. Oh, uh, okay. That's all you can say. You would just say, "Hey, go ahead and go to bed." Nah, man, I got 300 people on the stream right now. Donations coming in. I can't quit. Oh, okay. Well, just keep it down. I'm trying to sleep. I got to go to work in the morning. But it's one of those things to where gaming in itself has just changed from remember you get a game, it was just a bad game back then. There wasn't no patches. There was no day one patches. I mean, it was just hell. Imagine
Well, yeah, back then you didn't have the delivery mechanism though.
yeah, you did. It was called the store.
No, I'm talking about for a day one patch.
I mean, think about Grand Theft Auto. I think it was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where they had the sex code in there, where they didn't patch it out. They just commented it out, and somebody found a way to actually fix it, to reactivate that code that was in the game.
Mm.
But when they found that out, guess what happened? They went out, recalled all of those, and then put out a new version of the game that didn't have that content in it. So the mechanisms were there. It was just very slow. So, but man, this was a good one, man. No gloom and doom, no crypto market crash, no NFTs being stolen, no the people around the world, fuck your municipality because y'all dumb over there. We're just gonna cut you out. It was just one of those. We just had a fun day with Op and Big. I think this was a good one, man. We gotta have more of these. We gotta have more of these where we just very level technology in general. Just have a discussion.
Okay.
Hot as hell in here. And by the way, people, if you notice behind me back here, I got my green screen. Uh, Big and Op got we got a new concept coming out that we are working through and we're starting to film. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned next week. It's gonna be the episode that everybody waiting on. Ain't that right?
Yep. Are you coming down, or are we gonna do it remote?
I'm still working out the details. I'll let you know. It's gonna be the sex show. No, I mean, hold on.
Do you want to
Hold on,
have?
hold on. Let me take that back. It ain't like us. It's gonna be the
No,
topic of
no, no,
technocracy.
no, no. Nobody thinks that, man.
I'm just making sure. I want to make sure you know. I
But
mean,
do
I
you
mean, you're the one
actually?
out there talking about how you going to the gym and you doing push ups. You know what I'm saying? You never know what type of stalkers might show up. You can't turn it off.
Yeah, we can do a panel discussion. That'd be interesting.
A what discussion?
Panel.
Oh, panel. Oh, I thought you said. I don't know what you said.
Yeah,
But
have like three females and three males, and go through and talk about how they feel about the technocracy and those changes.
well, we would have
And
to catch him up. We would have to give him some. Have to give him a primer, and
yeah,
it would probably be a whole show because quite simply bringing them up. And and look, I'm gonna let you. If we do that, I'll let you run it. I'm gonna
okay.
let you run it because I'm gonna sit back and
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 so
watch you.
the hard part would be finding three male, three female thinking people.
Well, I mean, hell, I just found out that in the city where I used to live in, one of the guys was on. He's on searching for a new sister wife. So I'm pretty sure I can just run right over to the next city and find a couple of them. I mean, I know. I quite honestly, I wouldn't. Having one woman is enough. Let alone trying to do three. Nope, nope. Technology. Ah, woosah. So next week, the next show.
You
Well,
would if
huh?
you wouldn't get anything done. Three
No,
living women, you wouldn't get anything done.
Uh, you would, because you wouldn't be in the house. You'd be like, I'm gonna go out and cut the concrete. I'll be back.
Nah, you ain't getting
But
away with that.
But, ladies and gentlemen, because I always forget it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know I see the ticks have been slowly going up. Our last video had 30 views and 2 new subscribers. I'm upset at that. I need you. What y'all tell me what y'all want, because we can give you what you need, but y'all got to tell us what y'all want. So like, share, and subscribe. You look for me, you can find us, Gmail, the debug build at gmail.com. You can find your boy Bi7gs on all platforms at Bi7gs. And always, how can they get at you?
Catch me in the gym these days, bro.
Catch him
That's
in the
where I
G.
be. That's
He's
where
a
I
runner, he's a track star.
be. Yeah.
Hey, but we once again we are appreciative of the support that you're giving us. We need more feedback so we know more content. We see y'all looking. Now we
And
got to do something.
do you guys want to do a Twitter Space? So you can call if you never use Twitter Space, think of it like a radio station, except for I'll be able to talk, and then you guys can raise your hands, and we can allow you to talk, and then you can ask questions. We can answer your questions. Just ask anything about technology in general. I'd be surprised
You
if
know,
I get some programming questions or something.
you know what?
Or
Hey, I'm gonna say even open it up. What you want to know about Op and Big?
yeah, whatever. I was like, I just want to have an AMA.
Yeah, we have one of those, but and not against medical advice, not one of those. but once again, thank y'all so much. We're appreciative of the support that we get. Just start subscribing. That's all I can ask. Is follow us on Facebook. We're posting stuff out there. You can find, like I said, you can see us on all the major platforms. Until we see you again. Any closing words?
No, just peace. Be safe out there. Avoid inflation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a wonderful week. See you next show. Peace.
All right, peace.